his YouTube video where he and Yoko are opening up their summer home in England or the Hamptons. I don't know where that is. But that version, you know, a live version, so that when you're playing it out, you'll be able to sing along, or someone else can. And as usual, I like to play a little bit so you know what you're gonna get if you follow the tutorial all the way through. This is what it should sound like. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people sharing life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. And then it goes into the verse again. It just kind of repeats to the end. And so anyway, don't want to torture you with my singing. So anyway, let's go on. Also, by the way, at the end of this video, I'm going to try to put up a link where you can email me, and if you want, get the graph notes that I create for people who can't or don't like to read musical notation, and it's just a real easy way to look at it and see all the notes and where they're supposed to go. And anyway, you'll see at the end. But let's begin, okay? So the whole song kind of rocks back and forth. And it's like a very thing that Beatles play a lot on their songs. This little rocking type, you know, they'll pick a bass note and then play the octave, you know, while playing the chord structure in the right hand and rock it back and forth. So we're below middle C. Here's middle C. And you're going to start out with your left hand, your pinky on this low C. Your right hand will have your thumb on this E and your middle finger on this G. And you'll play those at the same time. And then play this C an octave up with your left hand. And then you'll play those three notes at first. And then the E and G in your right hand. And then the octave again. And the E and G in your right hand. And the octave again. So it's... do that 3 times. On the 4th time, you add a B in your right hand so that you have and then it changes to an F chord. So you move your right hand up a key so that your thumb is on the F and your middle finger's on A, and you move your pinky of your left hand up to this F right here, where your thumb stays on this on this C. So you have so see, you're doing the same thing that you were doing with the C, but now you're doing it with the F. And you do that 3 times. On the 4th time that you do the F, you hit the F again, and at the same time you're doing a little walk up of a B flat, B. And so when you hit the F again with your left hand, you're going to play the A and B flat, and then when you hit the C again with your left hand, that's when you come in on the B, so that you have real slow. So now play it real slow from the very beginning of the song so that you'll know what you have. You'll have here's where you go right back to repeat that, except there's one difference. When he comes back into that C, he adds this D up here and this C, so that instead of playing, and by the way, if you find it hard to play this from that reach, I don't know how, maybe your hands are small, you can leave that out and probably no one will notice. So you can just go right back and repeat that, right? So you could have just keep playing that over again, right, through the verses, But if you want it to sound like that recording, then you need to add that. And the way that'll happen is that you're playing that F, you do the walk up, and then when you come back into it, when you play the C in your left hand, you're going to play E, G, and D in your right hand, and then play the C with your ring finger in your left hand at the same time that in your right hand you play that C. So, and then you go back to just rocking on the E and G and then the C in the left hand. So I'm going to do that real slow. Once again, you don't have to add that, but if you want it to sound just like the recorded version, that's what you'd have. So you've got and that's the verse. That's the intro and the verses. So I don't need to keep going over that. Once you have that, that's your verses. So you've got, imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Now when it goes to only sky and you're on that F, you're not going to do the run right there because you're getting ready to go into the part that says imagine all the people, and so you just play that 4 times. So when you get to that F, right before that, you'll just play at that 2 and 3 and 4 and when it starts the next phrase of imagine all the people, you'll stay on that, and so you'll play that F structure again, the F in your left hand and the F and A in your right hand and the C. So you go imagine